Spraying thick coatings such as primer surfacer and products such as feather fill requires a spray gun that has the capabilities to do so. So today I thought I'd do a short video on how to find a good primer gun. Today we're going to be testing some conventional spray guns, and I think the rules apply to gravity fed guns, but this one has a 1.4 millimeter fluid tip, so we're going to count this guy out right away. I think 3 general rules for finding a primer gun should be: number 1, the gun should have a 1.8 millimeter fluid tip. So by that I mean this is a .063 drill bit, and that fits right into the 1.8 millimeter fluid tip to a Binks Model 7. So all of these have a 1.8 millimeter fluid tip. The second rule of thumb should be that the primer gun that you pick should be easy to clean. These models are still available. They're USA made and they're super easy to clean. This is a Chinese made gun, and it is a copy of a DeVilbiss JGA, and it has a 1.8 millimeter tip, and it's about $45. So again, you want to make sure that the primer gun that you pick is easy to clean. And the last general rule is to simply find a gun that moves more paint than others, with equal specs, that is. And again, the fluid tip, all caps are going to be a little different, but the fluid tip is where the fluid comes out, and right here this guy should measure 1.8, and all of these measure 1.8. So now today we're going to prime a few door bottoms, and we're going to test these 4 with the same primer mix, same air pressure, everything the same. The holes are all clean, they're all cleaned, and we're going to test and see which one can deliver the most primer. And here's a close-up shot of the primer so that you can get a good idea of how thick it is. First up will be the DeVilbiss MBC with a number 30 air cap, an EX fluid tip, and an EX needle. Again, this is the MBC. Next up is a Binks Model number 7 with a 36 SD air cap, number 36 fluid tip, and a number 36 needle. Again, this is a Binks Model number 7. Next up is a Binks 2001 with a 66 SD air cap, number 66 fluid tip, and a number 565 needle. Again, this is a Binks Model 2001. And lastly, we're going to try out this Astro Pneumatics model number 4008 spray gun. It's a copy of a DeVilbiss JGA, and it runs about $45 to $49. Again, this is the Astro Pneumatics Model 4008. Again, all of these guns have a 1.8 millimeter fluid tip. All of them are super easy to take apart and clean, and all of them did a really good job spraying the thick primer surfacer. If I were to have to pick one though, I'd probably pick the DeVilbiss MBC, only because it's a little bit of a beater. It's super easy to take apart and clean, and I can get a rebuild kit for it, so it's a gun that you're going to have for the rest of your life. With a good primer gun, in 2 to 3 coats you'll have enough primer surfacer on these door bottoms to block sand them sufficiently and get them perfect. I hope you enjoyed this video on choosing a primer gun, and if you did and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.